I was quite reluctant to do a video about muscle up because there's so many videos up on YouTube and so many really good techniques and guides as well. There's a few that actually don't mention the things that I actually experienced in my muscle up journey, so I will do a video right now for you and see if these techniques are going to help you as well. So first off, width of the bar. So when you do your pull-ups, I always thought it should be the same distance. So let's say you have your pull-up a little bit like wider, that was more comfortable for me, and as I was doing my muscle ups I just couldn't get it right. But then when I narrowed my grip, everything was so much easier. I was getting higher and also was closer to actually get the muscle up done. So that would be my number one tip. So just to give you a little bit of example, when I first tried the muscle up, I was having a width like this and it was just a struggle. So when I narrowed it to a shoulder width, and I was able to go higher. So try that if you're really close to the muscle up, and that might help you. The other thing, you must have seen this in other videos, is have a strong overhand grip. So as opposed to just coming under like this and keep it with your fingers, make sure it's nice and over. You're much stronger in this position. So the other thing that also helped me, when you go to the gym, you have these matrix cable machines. They have two handles up above, but it's not a joint bar. So using that, trying to muscle up on those bars actually make it easier because there's more room for your chest. So as opposed to as you come up, you have to go around the bar, but in that case, there's no joint bar, so you have more room basically for your chest. So try on that too. My first muscle up was actually on those bars with a band, but I find it so much more easier, and once I was more comfortable to do it on the double bar, then I did it on my straight bar and I was able to do it. When you start your muscle up, sometimes you just jump on the bar and you try to do a muscle up, but there's no momentum involved in it. I mean, I understand you want to have a nice and clean muscle up, but no one learns it that way. Everyone starts with swings. I swing to the day, it's less and less of a swing, less of a kick too, but it's still present in the muscle up. So what I like doing is come under the bar and just step back like this. It's about 1 meter. So from here, as I jump on the bar, I already have a nice swing. So that would be another tip for you. And I've come literally back where I was. The yank looks like this. So you jump to it, that's the yank. So I'm getting as tall as I can be, that movement like this. So once again, that will generate more power to come back and start your muscle up. And the next step will be the lean and the kick, and then a knee raise or a knee kip as well. For this, I'm going to take you, Cara, because Cara is getting closer and closer to her muscle ups, but still not quite there, so we were practicing the technique. So for this one, I'm going to put the camera down, and we're going to show that with a really thick band. So once again, don't be relying on these bands too much. What we're trying to do here is learning the technique, learning when to kip, how to kip, and how to do that little leg kick that I just talked about. So, we just did this on the beach actually, and it worked really well. She messed up her palms a little bit, but she's a strong girl. She is a strong girl. Cool. So, let's into this. Okay, we can mess it up first. That's good too, because then we can see how to fix it. So she's right up there, and she's going to try and muscle it. Okay. Perfect. So now we're going to see the mistake, and I'll explain that just in a second. Let's try again. Come on. Almost. Come down, rest a little bit. So what happened here, she didn't do the kick. Imagine when you're trying to come over the bar, if you have your leg just swinging underneath you, it's going to pull you back. So what you have to do, you have to come up, and you almost have to do like a knee raise and a kick forward. Knee raise, kick forward, kick forward. But if you don't kick, it's going to pull you back to the other side of the bar. So that's really important, almost like, imagine there is the bar here. This is going to be a weird imaginary drawing of mine. So this is your upper body, this is your lower body. You have to be like this. So then you're going to be able to do that. Otherwise, if your leg comes back, you will just fall back. So let's try this again. And see if she gets it right. No pressure.
So much resistance, I can just pull myself up.
Yeah, I'm not going to rely on the band too much, but it definitely helps with the technique. So she does the swing. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. You're going to come down, let's see if you can repeat it. But that was a really good muscle up there. Nice, but that was almost there. That was almost there. Good job. Thank you. That was pretty good. So I'm gonna slow this down. I'm gonna just put it here as a picture-in-picture, so you guys can see how she kicks her leg out, and that allows her to actually do that muscle up and go over the bar. And that would be another tip of mine. As you come up, you really have to kind of be aggressive to put your chest on the bar, because you can go really high, then you could easily do a muscle up, but if you don't go over, it's never going to be a muscle up. It's always just going to come up and you're going to hit it with your chest, something like this. So you come up, you're really nice and high, but you're just going to do like a high pull. It has to be the lean forward, and it's something that might come a little bit later, but you will get it right. And these tips, I think, definitely going to help you. I don't think I have any other little tips or tricks. We briefly talked about the knee kip as well. So what I mean with that one is, for example, Cara, you got 7 pull-ups in a row, something like this. Yeah. So that's a pretty decent amount of strength, especially for a lady. I think that's amazing. She does have to work a little bit more on the pulling strength and more so on the explosive pulling strength, what we did with high pull-ups and things like that. And this other exercise also helps us to pull up with the knee kip. So that would be a pull up, but you lift your knees up. And that will definitely get you higher. And once you have the knee up, you have to kick and lean forward, and then you'll turn into a muscle up. So now I'm going to do a muscle up workout, something that I have on my app, so you can follow that along. It's going to be in a different video, but in the meantime, I hope these techniques help you. And if it did, definitely let me know, please, in the comment section below. And please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up if this video helped you, so you can help us grow. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.